morning, good morning, good morning. Lola, my 1-year-old chocolate lab wanted to say hi this morning. Say hi, Lola. Anyways, today's watch list, November 4th. I have 4 hot stocks to watch this morning. Not a whole lot going on, but we'll go over what I do have and go from there. CGRA had a great first green day yesterday. If you remember from my recap, I lost money on it on this and then the pullback. Bought in here, sold in here, and then it skyrocketed. So I didn't play it very good yesterday, but today I'm looking for a dip and rip idea. Close near its highs, showing a decent little gap up, maybe kind of straight across. So it should have a little bit of a dip out of the open from the people that held it overnight, selling off. And then if it's got any strength, it will recover, put in a higher low, and then that's your signal to buy, and it will continue higher. If it doesn't put in a higher low, then I will stay away from it. IPIX. Now this is definitely not a first green day. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's approaching a pretty key level of 0.5. Obviously, there's resistance there in the past, but it got bought into pretty heavy as it dipped down out of the open. So this was actually a really good dip and rip yesterday, but I didn't take it. It's kind of a little bit of a chop fest. But I'm looking for another dip and rip today, possibly. I don't have much conviction in this one, so it would have to be a pretty good pattern for me to take it. Being that it is the 5th green day, it's probably about due for red day. So I'm not super convicted on that trade happening. HYSR. This was, again, a pretty good green day yesterday. Now, it had 3 really small green days before that, but this green day was actually the first notable green day. You can see it's had runs in the past. It's an interesting pattern, actually. You know, it goes up for 5 or 6 green days, goes down, and then it leveled out. So I'm going to be watching this for some breakouts, and it's done the same thing almost every time that it had a little bit of a run. So I wouldn't be surprised if this has another green day left in it. It's got a little bit of a gap up this morning, so dip and rip idea here as well. The people that held overnight are going to sell off early on. It's going to put in a low, and then it's going to put in a higher low, and then continue higher if it's got any strength. So we'll keep an eye on that one and see if that one develops. The last stock I'm watching today is AABB. So this has put in 2 red days, and it recovered a little bit yesterday from its lows. This would have actually been a pretty good dip and rip if you had watched this low and then this higher low and then taken it and sold somewhere up in this area. I'm kind of thinking this is going to have a first green day bounce idea. Now, normally I wouldn't think it would happen after just 2 red days, but they have a pretty big PR on that they're going to have a cryptocurrency exchange, and it's going to be backed by gold, which is kind of a novel idea, something that's actually behind crypto instead of just supply and demand. So I'm thinking this could have a first green day bounce. I'm going to look for some strength out of the open, let it do its thing for probably about 15-20 minutes or so, and then it will show me which direction it wants to go in today. That's all I have. Make sure you like and subscribe so that you're not missing the watch list, the daily recaps, or Trading 101. I have some videos in there. So I'm going to pop up on the screen the subscribe button and to the playlist and the videos. So enjoy. Happy green days, everybody.